Real Tanya, 2 ways, wants to know,
how do I fake being sick to avoid school and work?
How do I fake being sick to avoid school and work? Do I really need to comment on that?
I used to do that when I was a teenager. I used to fake having a sore throat. It didn't do well for me at all. I'd be so far behind, and I'd have to play catch up.
I would tell them that I'm not feeling well.
So you have a stomachache and then go to the bathroom and just make some noises, you know, like, ugh.
I could stick my finger up my nose and make it bleed. That's a good one.
I've never done it, but because I like school, but I know that it's a good trick. You can use oatmeal, drop it on the floor, and then say, "Mom, come here. I barfed."
get oatmeal, mix it with Coke, and then put it in your mouth. Pretend to throw up. You gotta make the noises too, and try to get like a little wobble in your knees. That helps.
And you pretend to cough and you go, and while you're pretending to cough, you lick your hands. So you have clammy hands, and moms will always go for clammy hands.
Well, since you're a girl, you can always play that time of the month kind of thing and say you have cramps because, I mean, your mom doesn't really isn't gonna check you every 5 seconds and be like, oh, is it happening? Like, do you need things like chocolate?
What you wanna do is build up to that day that you want to be sick. You say, oh, like so many people were sick today at school, and that's the beginning, and then you say like, oh, I don't know, I just feel a bit weird. It's okay, it's probably it'll just pass, probably dehydration or whatever. And then that night, you say, oh, I feel so bad, I think I'm just gonna go to bed early. Obviously, you're on your phone the whole night. And then, when your mom wakes you up in the morning, you're like, oh, I feel so sick, I can't go to school.
Momo14 wants to know,
How do you stop the haters?
I don't even know what that means. I'm gonna go up to them and say, stop it.
Love that question. You don't stop the haters try to stop you, man.
I just ignore them. You have to learn how to develop a very tough skin.
There's always gonna be people that are gonna try to bring you down.
Just tell them how amazing you are.
look yourself in the mirror and say, I am amazing.
The best way to stop the haters is DNFTT. Do not feed the trolls.
All my life, you can't stop the haters. Haters are gonna hate, no matter what. So rise above it.
That's a good question. Just talk to them. Find out why they hate.
I would confront the person and find out why they're hating me so much.
Honestly, just go on with the day with being yourself, because in the end, you're probably not gonna even remember haters. You're not gonna even know them eventually. So it's better to just move on and just live your life the way you want to.
You can't stop hate. You can pray for them, you can love them, you can distance yourself from them, but it exists, and it probably always will. So just make sure what you see over there is not what you want to become.
It's Days Pro, or It's Day Pro, wants to know,
Advice on asking out. I'm not doing that. Asking out? What does he mean by that?
Don't text, don't text. Don't ask out a girl texting. That's the #1 rule.
Stay away from the cell phones and the textings and the messages and the iPads. Be real.
I know you'll be nervous and whatever, but just be yourself. Don't ask her sign or any of that stupid stuff they used to ask back in my day.
If you know that the girl likes you back, you have nothing to worry about. Don't be nervous. It's just girls are usually too shy to say anything. They want you to ask them out and be all romantic and stuff, but they won't vocalize that. They'll just expect you to do that.
If you don't know her, I say just go all out. Maybe use a pickup line. But if you do know her, know her favorite food or her favorite flowers or one of her favorite things, and ask her out using one of those things to make it more personable. I'd say yes.
Don't make it too casual, because girls are a teeny bit more dramatic than boys.
I want a whole production put on if you're gonna ask me out. I told my friend once, if he was gonna ask me to prom next year, that we have to go skydiving and the grass has to be cut out saying, will you go to prom with me?
always text her to feel her out, maybe talk to her friends, see if she is into you at all. But what you're gonna need 20 seconds of insane courage.
Just go for it. I mean, you could try all these different ways. It's not gonna change on the question you're asking the girl, right? So you might as well just ask her.
M, organ, and on, or. Wow, that's quite a tag there.
I'm not sure what to do after high school. Do you have any suggestions?
We could go get lunch at Subway. Hello, you have to go to college.
College! Go to college.
Go to college. I've only done 1 year of it, but it's so much fun. All the people that you meet and the experiences that you have, it's like so worth it.
College, 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 because it's very, very important when you go to look for work.
A lot of the times jobs don't want to take people who don't have like bachelor's degrees.
I started at community college. If you don't want to commit to a 4-year school and commit that price tag and that much debt, then it's a viable option.
If college isn't your thing, then get a job.
Do something that's gonna pay you some money, right? And then take that money and do something with it. Start looking at real estate.
Just plan your future. Make a plan. Get it done.
Do what your gut tells you to do. Just have fun and enjoy life.
Follow your heart. Whatever it is that you want to do most in the world, do it. Don't let anyone stop you, because it goes by so quickly.
The Hunger is, okay, sorry, I was about to say the Hunger Games. The HG Fortress said,
How do you stop yourself from overthinking?
I struggle with that too. No, you're not alone.
That's not a problem that I have to deal with.
If you overthink, then you obviously have a lot on your mind. It's either stress or you're just very smart and you have a lot of deep thoughts.
Try not to think about it, but then you're thinking about not thinking about it. Just change your mind into something else. Maybe read a book or watch your favorite TV show.
You've got to give your mind a rest.
Just slow down. Take a nap.
when you feel yourself overthinking, just try to calm down. Say, this probably isn't gonna happen.
I ask myself, can you do anything about it? If I say no, then why think about it? If I say yes, then I look for a plan of action.
Whenever I overthink things and start to worry, I just have to remind myself that no matter how much I overthink, it's never gonna change anything. It's just gonna happen anyways, so I could just let it happen and not have to worry about it. And then yeah, I'll just be happier.
Overthinking equals overwhelming. Just get the kernel of what the issue is. Figure that out and stop. Follow your instincts.
Thank you so much for watching another episode of Advice.
My sage and wise advice to you, as your elder, is subscribe to the React channel. What? I mean, it's just push the thing.
Later.
Bye.